Cover B'siyata D'Shmai. I hope everyone's doing well. The cover the Heilige Shabbos. We're talking about Zrizas. Zrizas. We just have to have alacrity in our Vos Hashem. And we should also remind ourselves of the Torah that Rav Joey Newcomb once said, quoting the British about the avoda of coffee, the kavod Shabbos. So coffee, we know, has the coffee, right? And you have the water, you have the milk, you have the sugar. So you have the water, which is hot, you have the milk, which is cold, you have the sugar, which is sweet, and you have the coffee, which is bitter. We don't know how our day is going to go, hot, cold, bitter, sweet. But the British verse says at the end, you say, Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam, shehakol niyeh bevaro, hot, cold, bitter, sweet. Everything's for the Ribono Shel Olam. And then we take that sip of coffee. It's mamash unbelievable. Amazing. So last night we've been speaking about Sichot Haran Aleph, starting from the beginning, both in Likutei Tefillah and Rabbi Nachman is Sichot Haran and Avos Hashem. And we're going to start anew right now because it's a new day, it's a new us, new energy. So it's fired up. So we're on part 2 of the first Sikha. So yesterday we've been speaking about the I know, ki ani adati ki gadol Hashem mikol Elokim. I think Adonenu mikol Elokim, something like that. But it's in Tehillim 135, and it's the 5th verse, which we quoted yesterday. And I know, meaning I know that Hashem is so great, I can't even communicate it to myself. I can't even communicate to another person. So we left off with that idea, and we're going to continue. It is written in Proverbs, her husband is known by the gates. The Holy Zohar states that the husband is the vision of God, which each man perceives through the gates he makes in his own heart. So let's repeat the pasuk for a second. So we know that the husband's vision of God. So her husband is known by the gates. So the husband is the vision of God. The vision of God is known by the gates. We could interpret the pasuk like that. The vision of God is known by the gates, but it's through the gates, which means is making a opening within our hearts. So the vision of God is known through our heart. In our heart, Rabbi Nachman ends off by saying the heart is hidden and the gates do not open to another. So the heart is mamish buried deep inside, and we have to open up the gates. And it could take a lot of tries, but even by trying, we're in a way opening up the gates already, from the desire, from the yearning. But once we're able to open up the gates, we're able to strengthen, we're able to access this I know, this perception of God, which unlocks the I know and also strengthens the I know. I know so clearly, ki ani yadati, that Hashem is the ruler of all worlds. His light is so great, it's impossible to communicate to myself, it's impossible to communicate to the other. And why is this significant? It's so significant because it's something that doesn't need to be shared to others. It's not much deeply ingrained inside of us, and we could always tap into that. We could always love it. We could always feel enough. We could always feel okay because we have that ki ani yadati. B'ezrat Hashem we shall be zocha, and we should have an amazing day. And it's okay if we're not able to communicate how great Hashem is to us and to the world, and how great of light Hashem is, because the words, in a way, is minimizing the greatness. Hashem's infinitude is beyond words. B'ezrat Hashem we should be zocha.